Hello everybody, I'm your friend and neighborhood Let's Player SpiderMwa, and I welcome you back to Let's Play Blind 6 Days Sacrifice. As we left off, I finally figured out what to do in this room, and now we're gonna find out what to do in this room. The small unwashed medical cot is spotted with very familiar looking blood. It appears to be a touchscreen console of some kind. Let's see if we can do anything with it. It's too technical for me to operate. Well, let's see the memo that was here. It probably belongs to the chief medical officer. It's the same text as before. But I'm curious about the burnt memo. I'll add it to my journal. From Acolyte Garriott to Acolyte Derevin. Our preparations are complete. Feel free to evacuate yourself and your staff when you have finished burning your records. But make sure Canning and the prisoners remain. Our master will always also remain and make his own arrangements. I will evacuate last when I have given the building and complex a final inspection, huh? Apparently we came here at the wrong time at the wrong place. Right place, wrong time. He was doing his final inspections, and we came in here, and boom! Into the elevator shaft we went. It's full of medical supplies I have absolutely no idea how to use. Can we open the door? Yep. It's like the room was just stripped of everything useful and departed in a hurry. Anything in the box that we can use? As I suspected, it's empty. Shelves presumably for the storage of medical supplies. Let's take more look around. That's all we can do right now. I guess this leads back to the medical. Yeah, that's storage. Security seems to be. I think it's a security monitor, but it's showing nothing but snow. Is it Jon Snow? It's a touchscreen with control panel, probably for the monitoring system. A fuse box? This place must have its own generator. The technology is really antiquated. It's a barrel of something. Smells like petrol. Gotta keep that in mind. We might need to explode it at some point. Or we're gonna need to use the petrol on something. Well, let's touch the touch screen and hope the screen seems to be locked out. I can't access any functions. Excuse me. Phlegm, get out of my throat. I have a little cold yet again. It's because of the fluctuating weather we'll be having here. Yesterday it was warm and everything was melting, and during the night it snowed again. Weather is awful these days here. The screen has no controls. Can I use the fuse box? I'd better not mess with electrics without a good reason. It could be dangerous. Usually it is. What possible use could I have for it? Well, later on I'm sure we will have extra good use for it. It won't open. There's a security lock requiring high clearance. We better find ourselves a key card or somehow get the security lock off the touchscreen. It won't open. It must be a security lock. Right. How about we go this way then? Wait. It's a panel of numbered buttons. A slightly indented panel in the wall. It probably moves aside, but I don't see any way to do that manually. I use the keypad. Maybe that'll open it? Oh, great. Need a combination of course. It's a huge steel door, strong enough to be a blast door. There's a sign on it reading, Central Hub, authorized personnel only. I see a pixel right there, and I can't do anything with it. So, who was it that we saw? Must be the other prisoner. I can see the doctor over there. I don't see anything interesting. How about we talk to her? Dr. Harty?
Have you gotten the weapons of Janine yet? You must hurry. We may not have long to act against our captor.
Well, we're doing our best. How about you help us out a little bit? Give us a key card or something?
Ah! Oh, hello. Sorry, I thought you were... Who are you?
My name's the Cabe. Are you Janine?
You're not one of the cultists.
No. One of them apparently dropped me down an elevator shaft. Dr. Hardy told me to find you.
So you met Sam already. We were being held captive, me, for the last week or so. We were only able to get out of the cell this morning.
She mentioned that. She said you would have found some weapons?
Oh, sure. Here. You came from outside? Are they sending someone to help us?
I wouldn't know.
But they must have got him a message.
We have to take these guns to Dr. Harty. Maybe then we can get out of here.
I'll wait here.
Why?
Please, just... don't make me go out there. I couldn't face seeing... him again.
Who? The cultist?
No. Anyway, you'd better get going.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry I couldn't be more help.
Well, we know what she's or who she's talking about. Because we did let the prince go. So he's a danger out here. Guns. So let's give her the guns.
Ah, excellent. Now we certainly have the upper hand. The cultist is just through this door. All we have to do is secure him in the holding cell, then we can negotiate our release. Will Janine be joining us?
No. She said she was too afraid.
Afraid? Odd. Well, anyway, we'll both take a gun. Even a man with 2 limbs out of commission can fire a gun.
At least if when the 2 limbs are not hands.
No sudden movements.
Harty, so this is how your employment ends. With betrayal? Employment?
Shut up! If there was any betrayal here, it was when your lunatics locked me up.
We had no choice, Harty. You refused to listen to reason.
I said shut up. I'm taking you to the cell.
Stop right there. If you point your gun at me, I will fire.
Damn you!
You never understood, did you, Harty? There's no point in resisting us. We have God on our side. What the hell's going on? Take them to the holding cell. I will... Yeah, Prince is here, if you have forgotten. Who? I am the caretaker. I am the guide. They are only unconscious and will awaken soon. Go to the sleeping quarters and seal yourselves in. It is not wise to roam this place at night.
But who are you?
A friend. Now go.
Sam! I'm sorry, Janine. They overpowered us. Oh, God. I can't take much more of this. When are they going to send help? It seems they did. Him? Why don't you tell Janine the same things you told me, Mr. DeCabe?
I'm a council planning inspector. Someone tipped us off that the cult were building something. They sent me to see if that was true.
So you see, Janine, your call was answered.
You sent the tip?
A council planning inspector. It's almost laughable. And now there's no way we are getting out of here. Yes, there is. We are going to overpower Canning and make him escort us out.
Excuse me.
You tried that. It didn't work. We just have to keep trying.
Will you please listen?
I beg your pardon?
I fell down an elevator shaft this morning. I'm tired, I'm in pain, I don't know where I am. And all you've done is boss me around and evade my questions. I want to know who the hell you people are, what the hell is going on.
I apologize, Mr. DeCabe, but there was no need to shout. Perhaps there is time to fill you in now. Sorry. Where shall we start?
Who are you?
I'm Dr. Samantha Harty. I'm a scientist. I'd tell you what kind, but I fear it would go over your head. My name's Janine Drevshorsky. I'm a freelance journalist for a couple of magazines. Mainly celebrity gossip stuff.
What is this place?
You're in a small laboratory complex under the ophthalmology building. Which, as I have already said, is a front for the Order of Blessed Agonies. The complex is laid out around a large circular chamber they call the hub. They've definitely got something important in there. But neither of us have been inside.
What is the Order of Blessed Agonies?
They're an insane masochist cult who think pain is the answer to everything. And from what I've seen, they're very creative in the ways they inflict it upon each other. They worship some mad demon god called Shizo or something. I'd never even heard of them. I've heard of ophthalmology, what with all the celebrities that are members. Ophthalmology is just a moneymaker. It funds the true organization, the Order. They hide behind the acceptable front to keep themselves secret. Saying you want to hurt people to purify them causes a lot of concern for the authorities.
So where are all the cultists now?
We don't know. They used to be all over the place. They started drifting away soon after they finished construction of the facility. Canning and the Hat Man are the only ones left as far as we know. It's like they intend to abandon the place with us inside. If they haven't already.
How did you get here?
I was looking around the ophthalmology headquarters. I wanted to do a feature on them for the magazine, since so many celebrities have joined them. I was just having a little snoop about when I discovered this place. Then, of course, they threw me in the holding cell. Sam was already there. I've been doing a little contract work for the Order here in the labs. Turns out they really don't want anyone to know about the stuff they've been doing here.
What kind of stuff?
I prefer not to say. She won't tell me either.
So you don't want to betray client confidentiality? They threw you in a cell!
That's not it. It's just that it was work I'm not proud of, which will probably reflect poorly on me once this is all over. I'd rather take steps to ensure it doesn't get out now rather than regret it later. Please don't press the matter. We escaped from the cell a few hours ago, then you dropped in. And that's as far as we know.
Why are we being held here?
Most likely to protect the secret. But if that was all, why haven't they just killed us? Maybe they need us for something?
I don't like the sound of that.
I think only the cultists can answer your question fully.
Who is Canning? Is he the leader of the cult?
God, no. Before the others evacuated, he answered to the guy named Garriott. And even he seemed to be subordinate to the someone they called the Prince. But I don't think I've ever seen him.
Oh, you have?
Canning is just some low-level acolyte ordered to make sure we don't escape. Personally, I think he's just as much a prisoner down here as we are. I think they wanted to get rid of him for some reason, but he's too dense to notice. He's still following orders like a faith-blinded sheep.
Who was the man in the hat?
I think he's just some mercenary hired to act as a security guard. You mean the guy dressed as Trilby?
Who?
You know, Trilby. The dashing gentleman thief. From those old horror movie serials. The Defoe Manor Murders. Hotel Horror.
I don't watch many movies, I'm afraid. Why would a security guard be dressed up as a cult character?
I can't explain it. It's just ridiculous. They say Trilby may have really existed. I've read some newspapers from around the late 20th century.
How is that relevant?
Never mind.
Who was the man in red?
I've never seen him before.
Not until just then.
Who's this?
A completely bald man in a torn red robe.
He helped us get away from Canning and the guard. I've never seen anyone like that. Did he come in with you?
No! That was just me falling down the elevator shaft. Okay, that's all.
Good.
So, now what?
Now we think of a way to...
Oh.
What? The door's being sealed with a time lock. We won't be able to open it until tomorrow morning.
Who could have done that?
Canning? I doubt it. The man in red told us not to roam the hallway at night. Presumably he has taken steps to ensure this.
For crying out loud! I have to get home. I have to get back at work tomorrow. Be back at work tomorrow.
We are all inconceived, Mr. Decay, but whining like a child is not going to help.
I know, it's just... I know.
We should take the opportunity to rest. We can discuss our escape in the morning.
Day 2. July 25th, AD 2189. Whew! That was a lot of text to read. And not much to do. There's a weird kind of locking mechanism on it I've never seen before. Can we try to open it? It won't open. Almost like something's holding it shut from inside. Interesting. They don't appear to have been designed with comfort in mind at all. Yeah, they're basic bonks. They're not the most comfortable things in the world, but hey, you can sleep on them quite easily. And I think I'm gonna leave it here because that was a lot of text to read, and it really takes it. It really dries up my throat. But that was a lot of interesting stuff that we have already learned about this place, and there's a lot of things that we know about that they don't know. But anyway, thank you everybody for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I hope you all have a good evening, good afternoon, and a good morning, and I will see you all next time. Take care, people. Bye.